Shit, man. I go in the chat, already got people here. Cook them. What's up, Art Man? I'm feeling good, yo. But I'm just thinking, like, what the fuck? Like, can it get any worse than this? Like, notice that, man. Hold on, let me get my people up here before we really cook because, like, I'm just sitting here like, man, how did I let this guy jit me, man? Like, I'm a hustler, dude. How did I let this guy jit me like this? Motherfuckers really came. I before you love to dislike if Fury fans are a joke. Yeah, they probably dislike. Come on, man. Fuck Tyson Fury fans, man. And here's the thing. They're turning their backs on him. It's so crazy because they don't know if they want to hate Deontay Wilder and his fan base or tell us, man, you guys are right. Tyson Fury is a piece of shit. Because, like, it's bad, man. Like, there's no defending this. How can you defend this? What can you possibly say to defend this? Oh well, COVID's a serious thing. You can't get it. They tried to pull that, but then they just quickly just stopped saying it because they're like, hold on, Tyson Fury is an idiot. He's not trustworthy. Even if we lied for him, he's not gonna follow the lie. And that's the thing. He can't even follow the lie, dude. What the fuck? Said, nah, tell them to stay where they at. Yeah, stay on that side. These motherfuckers are looking so stupid right now. Go to Michael Benson's comment section right now, and you'll see how fucking crazy they looking. They looking like, man, what the fuck, dude? Dude, mate. Tyson Fury, you're fucking blocked, mate. You're fucking stupid, mate. That's all I'm seeing in the comment section is Tyson Fury, you're fucking stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. How your own people that was look, it's so crazy because I recognize some of these profiles with the no profile pictures and shit like that. I recognize them. These was the same dudes telling me, oh man, just shit like that. I recognize they was telling these same dudes that was telling me, oh man, nah, Wilder versus Fury's not happening. Joshua versus Fury's happening next. Look at you now, Art Man. Look at you. You're gonna delete your Twitter, man. Dude, if you guys delete y'all Twitter, it's gonna be a beautiful day on Twitter because we tired of that shit. We're tired of y'all lying. And you know, what's so funny now. It's like now I can just go in the comment section and be like, yeah. And y'all believe Tyson Fury? Look at this guy. He's a proven liar. Look at him. And they can't say shit, but damn. Um, I mean, even though he's lying about COVID, there's no way he could be lying about cheating. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, man. Look, said when racism goes wrong, one more week, mate. One more week, right? One more week. Man, get the fuck out of here. And then that's what a lot of his fans were saying in the comment section. Man, Tyson Fury, get the fuck out of here. You shouldn't even said nothing. Shouldn't even said nothing. Matter of fact, I'm about to roll up and read his direct quotes because that shit is just funny, dude. I can do nothing but just sit here and just laugh. Salute gang. Shout out to my dude. He who greets with fire. He a real one, dude. Shout out for your patience, brother. I got you. Most definitely. I'm gonna hook you up. Most definitely. I'm gonna hook you up for sure. Don't even trip. But man, and plus, like Tyson Fury, like, dude, you sitting here making your fans look even bad. Said tell them to stand by their man. Yeah, look, real shit. Real shit. And you know what's so funny though? I'm constantly asking Andre Ward, what you gonna say, man? I would love to hear what you got to say, Andre Ward. I'm literally tagging Andre Ward and telling him, yo, Andre Ward, this is a serious question, bro. How are you feeling about Tyson Fury postponing the entire fight? I know you're upset because Wilder had his headphones on and it might fuck with him in the fight. But the fight is actually gone. It's not here. It's not happening this Saturday. So how do you feel about the fucking jackass Tyson Fury being irresponsible and pushing this fight back all the way into October? Oh, you silent, Mr. Ward? Son of God? You tired? Oh, you ain't saying nothing? He ain't saying shit, man. And that shit pissed me off because I used to look up to you, dude. Idols become fucking rivals, man. Idols become fucking rivals because I used to look up to Andre Ward big time. Big fucking time. Look at his ass now. Quiet. Quiet as a fucking church mouse. But you had everything to say about Wilder. Everything to say about Wilder. And you know, what pisses me off the most is like the motherfucker's completely silent. Like he ain't saying shit. Bro, like you were so loud on the fucking panel. You and Coon Bradley. I'm not coming at Bradley because Bradley, he's so far gone. We knew Bradley was about for a while now. But Andre Ward is the person of question right now. Cause it's like, bro, you sat here and disrespected Wilder for multiple years. And look at the guy that you're protecting. Look what the fuck he's doing. He's laughing at you guys. He laughing. He's sitting here with our money. Y'all got bro. It's a difference for it just being online and we just chopping it up. It's a difference between us just being online chopping it up. We're online chopping it up, and ESPN and whoever has our money from the fight. Tyson Fury is literally costing fans money. So that makes it bigger than just online banter because now you're putting fans in a financial bind that they didn't want to be in. Some people really put everything to the side. They actually, they called off for work. They rearranged stuff for their lives. They got babysitters for this week, all that. And here we are, Tyson Fury and ESPN allowing this bullshit mockery of our sport to go on. They're not saying nothing about it. The silence is what pissed me off the most because it's like, bro, so you're telling me that none of you guys from ESPN see this? Nobody from ESPN sees this. Nobody from Top Rank sees this. Nobody sees the fans upset, talking about how they're losing money, talking about how they wish they can see a fight this weekend. But no, said, what's going on, man? What's going on? I'm getting up, bro. I'm so hot right now. Like, I'm not really like upset where like my face is turning red. I'm getting blood vessels in my head. I'm at a point where I'm just kind of pissed off at myself for letting somebody jip me like this. Like, damn, Art, man, I thought you were better than that. How you let motherfuckers jip you like this? Like, shit crazy. Said Jason Fact. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me get to these chats. Hold on. Said, and like I said, he will retire and duck Wilder. The motherfucker said it. The motherfucker said it. He said it to Vlad, and that's what crazy, bro. I kind of feel bad for Vlad. We over here talking about Wilder, but I kind of feel bad for Vlad because he sat there and told Vlad to his face, like, "Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I might just retire on your ass, cuz." You should have seen Vlad's face. Vlad was looking like what the, what do you mean you're gonna retire? Like, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna break my ankle, if I'm gonna, go on a coke bench. Just know I ain't showing up to that fucking rematch. Ward said he never asked blacks to support him, Mr. My Daddy White. Boy, man, what Malcolm X said in the Spike Lee movie, is that your Negro side or is that your WAP side? It sound like your WAP side talking for you, Ward, because you fucking crazy, man. You talking crazy shit like, I didn't ask black people to support me. What type of shit is that? And you talk about you a student of the game? These dudes look up to Muhammad Ali, but over here spitting on his legacy, the way y'all treating y'all. Look, dudes like Ali sacrificed a lot of shit in his career for dudes like Andre Ward to win this Super Series and shit like that. Like, dude, a lot of these fighters, they broke the color lines for you, dude. Just so you can sit here and say, I didn't ask blacks to support me. What? Nigga, please. Negro, please. Man, you go into a fucking, bro, you go to a restaurant, you gonna get the same Negro treatment as me. Stop playing games. They don't care if your daddy black. That makes you worse because they don't want somebody that's playing both sides. They don't want, bro, them people, racist white people, they don't like people that can pretend to be white one day and go on and be black. They don't like that shit. you're an even bigger threat because you're trying to blend in, but you can't blend in specifically because you got too much Negro features. He got too much Negro features to just kind of blend in and act like a white man. But he was talking about racism when America's room for Kovalev. Yeah, yeah. Boy, shit. Ain't that a motherfucking like? It's like this. When you're a black boxer, right? When you're a black American boxer, or just when you're a boxer in general, when you pick up gloves, you are representing your race, your nationality. You know that, right? It's not just who you're just not representing yourself. You're representing your people. Uh you know where the term come from? The people's champion. You represent the people. When you get into the ring, you don't go into the ring just to fight and make money. You're entertaining the people. How do you think you get this money? The people. And you are here telling the people, I don't ask for your support. Let me go tell all my clients, you motherfuckers buying shit from me. I ain't asked you to buy shit from me. How crazy did that sound? That sounds super fucking crazy, right? Hold on. My shit right here. They got me fucking pissed off, man. What's going on with everybody in the chat? Mr. Tro Killer, Mr. Shelton, but he talking about racism in America. It was root for Kovalev. It's some real shit. Wilder should have done his research on the scumbag. You can cause your own pain. Checking my head. You know what? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that before I read Tyson Fury's tweets. So, first thing I would like to say is ESPN, you did a very good job. And a little bit of Showtime too. A little bit of Showtime too. But ESPN, y'all did a good job by fooling the American people to believe that Tyson Fury was just some guy that just came off a coke binge that was depressed and nothing was wrong with him. He was just depressed coming off a coke binge. And he got found Jesus Christ in mental health. And now he's fighting again. You guys did a perfect job with that story because I believed it. I believed it most definitely. Because I thought about it, coke, yeah, I know a lot of white dudes who do coke who go out here crazy. Come on now, this is America. Who we don't know who ain't doing coke? That's crazy and getting depressed and shit. That's every day. You know what I'm saying? This is America. We see a lot of coked up white dudes. So we like, all right, fuck it. As long as he get back in that ring, it's all good. But man, oh man, I wish I knew this motherfucker was about the shit that he's about. When I first heard the name Gypsy King, because I always knew the word gypped. Man, we've been saying that shit for a long time. I always knew the word gypped, but I ain't know that the motherfucker was taking that meaning and saying he's the king of that. I didn't think so. But here we are today. Said, what's going on? True, I believe it too. Yeah, I believe it, bro. I believed it. I didn't even care. I was just, they got us at a perfect time because we're just like, oh damn, Wilder, AJ don't want to fight Wilder. So what's next? Who Wilder gonna fight next? Oh, this guy named Fury. Oh, he from the UK too. Oh, he used to be a champion. Oh well, shit. Put him in the ring. Fuck it. Everybody do coke. Not me, but everybody do coke. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't nothing new to us. Bring him in there. If I would have known this motherfucker was doing interviews telling motherfuckers he ain't giving them their rematch, he gonna fuck around and retire on their ass. Man, if only I knew. I would have been warning the brother. I at least would have been on Twitter a lot earlier saying, hey man, I don't know about this guy. You need to watch out for this guy. Hitting up Tate Jones. Hey, Tate Jones, y'all need to watch out for this guy. This motherfucker, he a trip. Said in hindsight, he should have left that bum in the crack house. AJ Duck Wilder made him do this. Yeah, man. Said wasted 3 years of Wilder's time in prime years. Oh my fucking god, dude. But if, like I've said, man, if I was Wilder right now, I would be having my lawyers looking at this shit. I definitely hire a private investigator to go check them out, to go make sure that everything's on the up and up. Definitely. And I'll have a replacement opponent. Said Miss Kiki's not me. What, you didn't get fooled? Said I always knew he was a joke. Oh man. I didn't know. I didn't know. I was so focused on other boxers and other boxing events at the time. I wasn't even thinking about looking at this guy history. I Let's be honest. Look, this what happened. When they brought up Tyson Fury name, I just went back and looked at that boring ass fight with Klitschko, and I said, "Oh, that shit's boring. Wilder gonna lay him out." I didn't know this motherfucker came from a coke binge, popping dirty for boars, boar testicle meat. I ain't know he pulling up on old farmers, hanging farmers out the window. I know this is I ain't saying this is true, but I ain't know that he was fucking out there intimidating farmers and shit, getting them to lie. You know what I'm saying? Hanging them out the window like Suge Knight, telling the old man, "Hey man, tell these people that you wrote us that you sold me some fucking boar penis." Dillian earned nothing but these toxic Avenger jokes he is getting from fucking fuck that like and fuck Dillian White, man. Dillian White's such a fucking piece of shit. Man, people are getting upset at me. A lot of people from the UK are getting upset with me saying, "Oh man, why do you blacks feel like you guys are just the king of black people? Why do you black Americans feel like you're the king of all black people?" Bro, I'm sorry, but we even know real Jamaican folks wouldn't sit there and allow a white man to say, "Oh, you're a slave," or refer to them as a slave. Hell no. Real Jamaicans wouldn't do that shit. Ain't no black American would, bro. Unless you're a coon, there's no black American with the right mind that's a student of the game and know their history will allow a white man to sit here and refer to him as a slave. Fuck no. You think Shelly, dude, let me tell you something about racist white people. Racist white people, they 9 times out of 10, they say racist shit around non-white people that they believe one won't do shit. So that should really be a judge of white's character, because if a white man feels comfortable enough to say that around you, you gotta watch what you're doing, because you're probably showing them signs of coonish tendencies. Because you think Shelly Finkel will say something like that against around Wilder? Not saying he might say that behind closed doors or some shit, but I'm just saying, you think he would say that in front of Wilder? No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't, because he know how the brothers in America get down. Hell no. I said if I'm Wilder, I'll throw that WC belt in the trash after I sleep that pile of shit. If he gets to sleep the pile of shit, like man, I'm not gonna lie right now. I feel like Vegas and them is just holding my money. Top ranking them hold my money right now, because I can't get my money back because the event is not officially canceled. But I have a feeling it's gonna get canceled, so I just have money for a ticket that I bought in June, sitting sitting in their pockets. Said Jay Allen Jelly Bean 42080. Salute, big homie. What's going on, bro? I'm just out here just chilling, man. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go to artmanapparel.com. Hit the like button. Artmanapparel.com. You don't gotta buy nothing right now. I always tell people wait till payday. If you don't got it right now, just hit me up on payday. You can window shop right now, but just make sure you holler at Artman on payday. I'll make sure you get the flyest, dopest gear, like this motherfucking Cheat King shirt. Oh yeah, I gotta make my money back, bitch ass nigga. Look. Cheat King, Cheat King. I gotta make this money back. So fuck you, Tyson Fury. We gonna sell fucking images of you in a fucking coffin because you're a piece of shit. Or not image of you, images inspired by you, motherfucker. Shit. Said Artman a real dude. Yeah, and that's the thing, man. I'm a real fucking person. I have a real profile picture. You can contact me. You can send me messages. You can let me know. You can chop it up with me. And I'm 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna respond because I'm a real fucking person. I'm not like these fake ass dudes, these Hollywood ass dudes that act like they too good to talk to people. Man, I fuck with you guys. I understand that it's all about the people. Like my dude, I'm probably gonna butcher your name, An Rand's Fist. You know I'm a real one. During that whole when you bought merch from me and it was taking a little delay because I got a big order around that time, I was still contacting you. I was letting you know, like, hey man, this is what's going on. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna make sure you get it by this date. If I don't get it like this date, I'm gonna throw you some extra merch just off the strength. That's the type of person I am. See, Fury fans, they're fucking a whole bunch of bitch made dweebs who hop on people's lives and twerk and shit. They're some fucking weirdos, man. I'm a real person. Said, what would excuse irresponsible if Fury retires and never fights Wilder? I keep on telling y'all, Tyson Fury is gonna go off the grid. Where he's gonna move to the next town and jip the next people there. He's gonna go to a town where they don't recognize him. Probably gonna grow his hair back if he could. He said, I've been fucking with you since the day you body Ring IQ, aka the worst day of Ring IQ's fucking life. It's gonna be radio silence when he retires, man. Because it's like, dude, I really believe Tyson Fury is like the worst boxer like of modern history or modern times, I meant. Because look at it. Look what he's doing. The stuff that he's doing, I can't name one fighter that's doing that. Said Oz I say he deleted the debate. Oh yeah, most definitely. He deleted the debate, man. That was really a bitch move. I wish he kept that. But you guys go on my subscribe to my YouTube channel and just go, man. I'm telling you, if you guys ever want to have a good laugh or whatever, just go back to my old videos of when this shit was going down and just listen to all the shit I was predicting and listen to the guests that I had in there now telling me, "Oh, I'm so wrong. This shit's not gonna happen. This shit's not gonna happen." Fucking Eddie Hearn's gonna announce Joshua Fury in front of a whole bunch of Americans and Mexicans at the fucking Cowboy Stadium. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up, man. Like, this shit was so obvious that that fight was not gonna happen, man. But let me go. Let me go into what exactly what Tyson Fury said today that got people all riled up. That got me fucking riled up. Hold on. That shit's fucking nuts. This motherfucker Tyson Fury is one thing I can say about Tyson Fury is he's one bold motherfucker. You gotta have a certain level of not giving a fuckness in you. I know that's not a word, but I'm gonna use that word today. Not giving a fuckness. Because you obviously don't give a fuck. Shit. Said Ring IQ's a fucking clown. He's a fucking dud. Bro, I bet I make that motherfucker get so quiet. That shit was funny as hell. That shit was funny. All right, man. Shit. Let me see. It's shit just so crazy. Like said, Tyson be bold, but Wilder can't be. But Wilder can't be. That's true. Hold on. Let me see. Shit. Okay. This motherfucker Tyson Fury says. Tyson Fury on Deontay Wilder. He's mentally a broken man. I destroyed him last time in the 7th rounds, and I will rule him quicker next time, inside 5. He knows that if we fought 10 times, I'd win 10 times. That doesn't even make any sense. What you mean if y'all fought 10 times, you'll win 10 times? Well, you didn't win already one time. You only won one time. and you got to draw the second time. So that doesn't even make any fucking sense. Okay. See, you just see how fucking dumb the motherfucker is. Okay, and then this motherfucker Tyson Fury says, I took the advice from the best doctors in the United States of America. Everything we did was above board. I stayed isolated for 2 or 3 more days. 2 or 3 more days. I stayed isolated for 2 or 3 more days. Then their max recommendation. I took pictures with fans because I was pleased to be out in the sun. Boy, shit. Hey man, say man. What I gotta say about that is maybe you can talk to those dumbass no profile picture motherfuckers like that. But to me, you can't talk to me like that and expect me to just believe that stupid old shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Said fuck ring IQ. I'm at the gym or I'll cook with you. Oh yeah, man. I'm doing it a little bit early today. I should have been at the gym, but I'm like, man, I'm feeling a little sore. Like, I'm just chilling, man. I just want to smoke my weed and draw some good pictures, yo. Said drop the link. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop the link, man. Let's go ahead and drop the link, man. We got a good solid 15 people up in here. I know it's not no 100,000, 10,000, but if you got a solid 15,000 people or solid 15 people, and that turn to a solid 300, shit. And it turned to a solid 5. Said the Ring IQ got a burner account called Next. I seen that. That is ridiculous. I seen that. But yeah, I just dropped the link in the chat. Man, this Tyson Fury pack is fucking killer. Hey, you know who's funny too? I don't know if y'all know this guy named Counterpunch Boxing. That motherfucker is funny too, bro. Because he did a review of the debate. And he was like, he said something so funny. Bro, I literally had this shit playing in a barbershop. We was just laughing at his ass. At a gang motherfucker. We was just chilling, laughing at him because he said, art man, he makes good art, but this debate is just terrible. And I was like, shit. Come on, dude. Hold on, let me let my brother in here real quick. Green AC said, peace, art man. Shout out to you, man. Hit the like button on your way out, brother.
What it do, really?
Shit, man. You see me, man. I was gonna talk about Porter Bud, but I was like, nah, that shit not ink to paper yet. So let me talk about what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, we got some time for that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you had posted that shit on Twitter, who was that? Michael Vincent that said that shit about that quoted that about Tyson Fury? Talking about this is how you know he a liar. This is why I keep trying to tell people like to listen to what people saying, right? He ain't got to say nothing but I apologize for catching COVID, and I'm gonna try to do my best to take care of my fans and stuff like that. At least apologize for delaying the fight, right? But he didn't do it, right?
That's what I said. That's what
if you go on quarantine. Go ahead.
That's what I said. But shout out to my dude Isaiah Felix. Shout out to that brother, man. The thing with Tyson Fury is, dude, in Top Rank, it's like, bro, it's gotten to a point where it's not just online banter. You guys have possession of fans' hard-earned money because Tyson Fury was being irresponsible. Now people got to change their plans up. They can't get their tickets, the tickets for their flight. They can't get their hotels back. I'm hearing people say they spent 10 racks. Ain't getting that shit back. They not getting that back. They holding that money for them until October. And the least you could do is give us an apology. And they not even doing that. Andre Ward not even man enough to come out and say shit about Tyson Fury. Like, bro, like none of y'all got nothing to say? Nobody got nothing to say from Top Rank. Nobody. Not Andre Ward, not fucking Joe Tessitore, not fucking none of them dudes. Everybody on that panel that was talking about Wilder's headphones, they fucking silent as a fucking church mouse.
Yeah. And and this is how I know he's lying with that, man. Right? You sitting in the house, right, with COVID. We're not talking about 5 days, 10 days, 15 days, 30 days, whatever the case may be.
Nigga, we
You mean
talking
to tell
about
me,
one day.
you mean to tell me you don't know what 2 days is, nigga? I've been sitting, I self-isolated for about 1 or 2 days. Really? You don't know how many days it was? Because you said it was 2 days. You mean to tell me you took the doctor's advice to not take the fight, right? And then you mean to tell me, right? The doctor's telling you you can go out, right? Because you tested negative, right? And you don't, and you say that I self-isolated against the opinions of the experts in the first place, and self-isolated for an additional day or two, and then went out there and took pictures. Nigga, you lying. Because now the amount of days that we depicting that you had COVID when you caught it and when you didn't have shortened.
It's short.
What you should have did, in the words of Farrakhan, I think you should be quiet. There ain't no, and every time this dude is in a pinch, like I keep trying to tell people, pressure bursts pipes. He refuses to acknowledge how he messed up heavyweight boxing once again. He refuses to apologize how he delayed boxing once again.
This is the second time he did this, right?
Yeah, no, it's not the second time. It's not the second time. Not the second time.
Was the third time?
It's about the third time. He did it because it was he caught the he sprained his ankle.
Oh,
okay. Najalone. The Wilder rematch, and then this Wilder rematch. No, the Wilder rematch, yeah. So it's about like 4.
dude.
So it's about like 4 times.
So, okay, let's just say, right, if Tyson Fury forfeits via whatever, does that automatically prove that he's a cheater? Does that prove Wilder claims as true?
It should. That doesn't make it. That doesn't solidify it. But like I told people, man, there's indicators. You know what I'm saying? Indicators. Where there's fire, there is smoke. It should at least make people raise an eyebrow into this guy on how if he does that, he's the worst heavyweight champion in the sport in the history of boxing. And if he does that, he's the unbecoming of a champion. I don't think that would solidify that if he pops for something, if he's been caught lying about his COVID and stuff like that, then I would say that. Because right now we do have information, but we don't have we don't see the COVID test. We can't verify the COVID test because they won't show it. We know the days, but dealing with science and all this stuff, there's variables and this and the third. You just never know. But these are all indicators. This is what everybody do. Whether or not you're a police detective, a PI, you work for a 3-letter acronym government agency. These are indicators to patterns of fucking behavior. And Tyson Fury's patterns of fucking behavior, right? Once again, he opens his mouth, but he should have been quiet, right? Won't apologize, but talking about his COVID shit, right? Talking about his NFTs, buy me NFTs, buy me weight loss program. Thank you for
Buy
the
my book.
NFTs. Talking about everything that has to do with, talking about everything, but what has to do with you getting in the ring and apologizing to fans? What would any sensible person do if they was in this predicament? If a football player is out because of COVID or a football player is out because of whatever, most of them will apologize straight off the rip, even if it wasn't even their fault. And I like to apologize to the fans. I couldn't be at the game, blah, 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 we do whoop, because he got an injury. This guy, this guy,
It's saying, buy my
literally,
NFT.
look, this is what I want. This is what I want him to prove. This is what I want him to show. At least show us, right? At least show us by way of all the other fighters and people that was in your camp, testimonies from them that you were following COVID guidelines, that you were following some type of level of professionalism to protecting yourself, your camp, your family, your wife, your kids from catching COVID-19.
He's not, bro. He's not being like you said the other day with the private investigator. That can really expose everything. And I think Wilder Poppy does have something like that. Was it you who told me that?
Yeah, he should have had one. He should have had one, like, because I don't blame these boxers, man, for not knowing as much as shit as we know, man, because that's a lot of. I mean, it's not a lot of time, but that's
You got to
having your
worry
foot
about
in the street.
other
I
stuff.
know, and you hear from other boxers like they don't even know some of these boxers' names. They don't be knowing this, that, and the third, and I wish that more boxers would do this stuff. And it's just not with other fighters. It could be, eyeballing their promoter, the manager, people that they're doing business with. You know what I'm saying? And I wish a lot of these cats would do that shit because this would nipped a lot of shit in the butt.
I think trainers, when they're not doing film study with their fighters, or when they are doing film study, I think they should at least give them like a lesson on like boxing, like not just skill wise, but like how to avoid certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like look, implement some more tactics to your game when you're training a fighter, like so they don't go out and do stupid shit or get manipulated or fall for shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like these boxers, they spend so much time focusing on their craft, but not thinking about other stuff. Like, how can you guys be professional boxers, a student of the game, but not a student of understanding what happened to Floyd Mayweather Top Rank? Like, how can you say Floyd Mayweather your favorite fighter, but y'all don't know about the man, that did so much to
Well,
Floyd?
you mean top? Well, you mean Floyd Mayweather, Golden Boy, and Top Rank.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's like, are you guys even fans of the sport, or y'all just,
Well, that was reverse that, but no. Well, they are, man. But like I said, there's a lot of shit you got to do, man. Getting up and doing all that goddamn 2-a-day, 3-a-day training type shit and all that stuff, and figuring out time and during your day to get with your family, your loved ones, or your homies, or whatever. You know, that's a lot of time is gone. You know what I'm saying? From turning on the TV and social media. And this is what I hope Wilder would do, right? This is what I hope it would do. Bill Cosby's one of the guys on his team, one of his lawyers, right? He said that they stopped messing with mainstream media, old media, and what they did was they started going to the smaller outlets and letting it be known because all the old media guys didn't want to hear it. They already had the narrative squared away. that they wanted to push. They didn't want to hear what they were saying until he got out. And so that's what I wish Deontay Wilder would do. Not just the YouTube, but because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of shit that he do that he don't just be saying and shit like that. He just do it. But and I'm pretty sure that's what a lot of boxers. They help out a lot of people, a lot of colleges, college students, a lot of community shit, and don't say nothing about it. Carissa Shields, what's his name? The dude out of there, Detroit, what's his name? God damn it, I forget his name. Tony Harrison, Shakira Stevenson, Devin Haney. They all be doing things, right? But you don't hear a lot about it until they show you. But what they show you is not even the tip of the iceberg. Also Melissa St. Ville as well. But what I'm saying is that you got to hit those small news outlets, man. Like Bill Cosby's lawyer, one of his lawyers was saying, because those small news outlets that don't get all that money and all that big push, that's where you meet a different type of audience.
It's all about connecting with the people. I always say that.
Exactly.
I always say that because the people are important. And that's why, bro, like me, myself, as a businessman, I always tell people, like, dude, like, because there's been people where I'll do art for them and they'll be like, oh, man, I totally forgot that you were doing art for me. You could have easily just ran off. And I was like, man, it's not even about the money like that. I understand it's about the money, but like my reputation with the people is bigger than just that temporary, cash
income.
right there.
Yeah, that one little lick you want, but that's how he's supposed to be, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like I
be.
like, when people say, "Oh man, Art man, that he's trustworthy," or if business wasn't good, at least he gave me a refund type. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like I keep it all the way square because to have a bad name in the streets is bad. Like look at Tyson Fury. Look at his name. That shit's bad in these streets. It's to a point where it's like we can't even bro. You talking about you pulling out this fight, man? His fans didn't even believe that COVID story now one bit because they said, bro, this is like what, like you say, third, fourth time you did something like this.
And even promised Derek Chisora a third match. And that's what I'm saying is like a lot of people like, look, this is my big gripe. It's like, people act like a lot of these guys been around for decades or decades of however long YouTube been around or whatever the case may be. Been watching boxing for a long time, articles and all that stuff, and they acting like they brand new and they forgot about Tyson Fury. Like they're acting like that Tyson Fury's his modus operandi is a Google search away. Google search, a simple Google search to show you what he has done. And it's just mind-boggling. Like I've seen this one channel still talking about still making videos. The other day, a video about Deontay Wilder and his so-called excuses. Why are you so wrapped up on that? Oh, I know why. But why are you so wrapped up on that in the LDBC? But it's all Tyson Fury. Then you go to Boxing Conversations with Reggie Owen, and he got an old school fight fan on this channel, right? Older gentleman on this channel talking about his opinions on Tyson Fury and stuff like that. And he's giving you a history lesson on what he had saw. I can't help but to say, in every aspect, you can say whatever. People can say whatever the hell they want to, but there's always been a great white hope. You can't nobody deny that. Can't nobody deny that. No matter what sport it is, a white dude come around and he can hold his own with a whole bunch of black folks. They look up to him. What's what? Tim Tebow trying to play wide receiver right now, but Michael Vick can't get a job. And then let's go. Vasily Lomachenko. Keep giving Kovalev so many chances, even though How do
Because they have to, man. Because they
okay,
have
check
to.
this
It's
out.
all a perception thing, man. I
Check
feel like
this out.
it's all a perception thing. They wouldn't be banning Jack Johnson's film from being crossed over to across different states if perception wasn't big, dude. They don't want to seem like, because if you really think about it, the best fighters in the world historically are black
I got one for you.
people.
I got one for
Black
you.
fighters. They don't want to talk
Listen,
about that. Why do you think they only got a two black fighter? Was it
Hunter,
two? Yeah, two black fighters on the pound for
I
pound
got
list.
one
It's
for you.
always been like that.
I
But go
got one
ahead.
for you. And if you want me to, I'll email you the documents, the court documents. You can make a video on this. You can do it.
Go ahead.
Giving you an idea, right? And at the gym, like the other day. And you don't even got to quote me. You can just make it. I don't give a fuck. Kovalev found guilty of breaking his foot off in the bitch ass and
Yep.
kicking the dog.
And beat up the dog.
Hopping out of the bushes like Jack in the Box. Deontay Wilder insinuates killing the man in the ring and gets investigated. Kovalev gets gifted a Canelo fight. It doesn't get suspended. Doesn't get investigated by none of these sanctioned bodies. When these sanctioned bodies should have suspended him for violating their policy. But Deontay Wilder is the one to get investigated. I'm just saying.
Look at the guy in the comment section. Can you see that?
Yeah. Yeah, I see that. But I'm going to tell him this one thing. Broner and Floyd, right? Convicted of domestic violence, right? Now, tell me, where is the transcript on what happened? Show me the transcript on what happened. Show me the video of Floyd Mayweather breaking the bitch off. Show me the woman's words on what happened. Show me what Floyd's words on what happened. Because I actually have word for word on what that woman said. I actually have word for word of what Kovalev said.
I haven't seen it.
I got the court documents.
See, do you got the mugshot? Because I haven't seen that either.
Hello. Remember I told you that the other day too. How come everybody else, their mugshots come up real quick, right? The videos come out real quick.
So lots of boxers sadly have domestic problems.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. Deontay Wilder, right? Deontay Wilder thought he was getting robbed and choked the bitch.
I thought he punched her.
Nah, he choked her.
Oh.
He just, he grabbed her. You know what I'm saying? Like, where you going with my money, right?
I thought she grabbed.
The same thing that happened with
grabbed his watch.
The same thing would happen with Brother. Brother thought he was getting robbed, and he grabbed her. He didn't choke her, but he grabbed her. Right? So, but at least out of the end of the day, Deontay Wilder said his piece and apologized to the actual woman and said exactly what he, whether or not we believe him or not, at least he confronted the issue. Kovalev never confronted the issue and was never investigated. Deontay Wilder wasn't found guilty.
But we know, look, it's like this. We know what time it is. My Deuce M Property says, I think when the media run these stories, it isn't a racial agenda.
He said it isn't?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, where is Kovalev mugshot? Why did they put Shakur Stevenson mugshot on BoxRec?
On BoxRec, and didn't want to take it down until.
How come every time? How come? See, I don't know if this dude lives in America, but
I don't think he lives in America.
Okay, because Ben Roethlisberger, you don't see no videos, you hear no 911 tapes, right? The offensive defensive lineman dude, what was it, a year ago or 2 years ago, beat his black fiance or wife up, right? Beat her to a pulp. Where's the 911 tape? Where's the
Is
mugshot?
is he
Nowhere
still
to be
playing?
found, right? Nowhere to be found. But Shakira Stevenson, they got the video at the gas station, right? Right? Floyd Mayweather, Adrian Broner, they got the mugshot. Copeland, where's his mugshot? Nowhere to be found. And you gotta understand, the media couldn't stand fucking Floyd Mayweather's gut. They couldn't stand his gut because he was an uppity ass nigga to them.
They don't want another one. They definitely don't want another one.
Yeah, and now the two uppity motherfuckers, right? It's Deontay Wilder and Clarissa Shields, and can't nobody stop them. That's what they mad about. Can't nobody. Clarissa Shields, the way her career is going, right? Is all because she's not apologetic of what she says. She believes in herself, and people don't like that shit. So what if she's saying she the GOAT? So what if she's saying she the best ever and she did it? So what if she's gloating about her hard work in the gym? So fucking what? But if Christian Shields was white, if Deontay Wilder was white, it'd be right.
If Deontay Wilder was a white dude from Alabama, bro, he will be on every cereal box. I swear to God.
Man.
What?
Ooh.
Just imagine that a white dude from Alabama and he knocked dudes out with one punch, and he tied Muhammad Ali's record. How do you think bro? Come on, man. But it's like this though. We already know, so we don't even have to imagine. We know what the fuck's going on. But I feel like a lot of karma is coming back to Tyson Fury. And man, oh man, it's looking real ugly because everybody that tried to defend him, their credibility is going out the fucking window. You remember, like we was just talking about how that instant lick, all them dudes, Mike, all them dudes, they got that instant lick. And they said, all right, fuck it. We just going to talk about this and that. We're not going to keep it 100. But at the end of the day, we're all going to remember how media sat there and lied to us. These specific people sat here and lied to us day after day, posting updates after updates of just bullshit, telling us that Wilder is gone crazy and he ain't getting this trilogy.
Like remember yesterday when you was talking about the Oscar the Oya joint when he was calling saying that Canelo always have an asterisk on his name. How come the media and these Deontay Wilder and these Deontay Wilder fan haters and his Deontay or whatever, how come they won't say he got an asterisk next to his name? That dude has a big ass asterisk next to his name.
The biggest.
You can't say that. You can't say nothing. When Big Baby Miller popped the PEDs, nobody cut him no slack. When Canelo popped her PED, people was giving him the benefit of the doubt. When fucking Deontay Wilder's brother got a 90-day suspension because of a fight, they say it was drugs. It doesn't make any sense to me, bro. It doesn't. Not one way, shape, or form.
And this dude improperly talking about media treats athletes like shit in general, guys. Nah.
No, the fuck they don't.
We too far in the game. I always like to say this. We too far in life. Like we're in 2021. You can't sit here and try to tell us that race and shit don't exist. Like, bro, we done came how long, bro? How many fucking riots from fucking Watts all the way here to fucking Minneapolis, St. Paul? Like, bro, come on now. Like, we too far in the game to know to act naive to what's really going on. Like, let's be real. Like, they've been pushing this shit since the Jack Johnson days.
You remember um, when the Dolphins, right? The
Yeah.
black player came out and said that he was getting physically abused and hazed in the NFL. This is in the NFL, Miami Dolphins, right? He was getting physically abused by his teammates, blah, 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 woo, woo. How come the black player, right, ended up out of the league and the white player got to play it out? Yeah, the white player got suspended, but guess what? He didn't get kicked out of the league, but the black player did. How come Tim Tebow is right now out here about to play wide receiver, right? But Michael Vick can't play quarterback. How come? You know what I'm saying? It's just mind boggling. It's like when they pick and choose at the end of the day who to get rid of, when to get rid of, right? Is it's gonna be disgusting. You never heard. It's rarely. Jamarcus Russell wasn't a bad quarterback. He was just late. But Ryan Leaf, horrible. But they gave him all the benefit of the doubt, gave him all the millions of dollars in the world. How many third string quarterbacks you see in the league that are white, third string, that never see the day of the light, getting paid millions just to ride the fucking bench? But how many blacks you see?
Did you see that video by this dude named Drewski? When they said you gotta see it. I'm gonna tag you if you haven't seen it. But it's like it's a funny video where he like the topic is, I'm gonna just tell you the topic. I'm gonna send you the video. The topic is coaches have more control over these young prospects' lives than you think. Basically saying that these coaches got a lot of control over these young prospects' lives. I'm gonna send you. You don't think so?
As far
Okay,
as playing on the team,
before I'm just telling. Matter of fact, you got to see it. You got to see it.
no, because I'm being real. As far as playing
Go
on the
ahead.
team, they got a huge say in it, but they don't have the overall say. That's just how it is, you know. But these coaches, they can help out with these guys, but you can't. It's hard, man. It's fucking hard to deal with these young guys and try to teach them right from wrong. And if you was at my last practice, you have a prime example of why guys that play in 7-foot football keep getting kicked out of college.
Because they be burning the school.
Yeah,
I'm not just talking shit.
no, people really do have mental issues. Like
That's man, that CTE be real, man. They've been getting hit in the head since fucking the Pop Warner days, right?
no, I mean, well, like you're talking about somebody coming off on their off day just to play football. You're talking about somebody playing in college, playing in the NFL, professional boxer, rugby. These physical sports, man, somebody's gonna be crazy.
I'm telling
You can't.
Look, I'm telling you, bro, that CTE stuff, I really believe that's the reason why a lot of these athletes be having
No. I'm
domestic
not saying
violence.
that. I'm not saying the CTE. They crazy before that. They mentally stable, damn near manic before that. Flashing on anything way before all that CTE.
But that's the thing, though. I'm just saying, like, it don't have to be like worse. Where I'm not talking about like they flat out just like unstable, but I'm saying like I feel like over time, like
It
any other
does.
disease, like over time,
No, it
it
does.
gets worse.
It
But
fucks with the,
you see, there's subtle signs in the beginning,
it
like
fucks with
losing your
the,
temperature. I mean,
it
losing
fucks
your,
with their serotonin. It fucks with their serotonin. When you
yeah,
get CTE, when you get CTE, it starts fucking with your serotonin. You know, and that's basically has to do with your mood.
yeah,
You
it fucks
know,
with your mood real fast. Like where you be like, man, what the fuck?
yeah.
And
Then you got
man,
people
I didn't,
taking.
bro, because I done read a couple articles or whatever. I seen the movie Concussion, all that shit. It's just like a lot of these dudes be having early signs of it because they be getting hit in the head since they was a kid. That's why I feel like they just be having that loose screw. And
Yeah,
sometimes it's scary. I'm not gonna lie. I think about that every time I go watch my favorite boxer go box. I always think about that. Like, man, what if this is
yeah,
the day? You know what I'm saying?
and
Like
and but it also has to do with their personality too. It's just not the CTE, because some people they have the CTE and it doesn't and it doesn't do all that. But some people they have it and it just,
some
you
people,
know,
they say some people just naturally just go through some crazy shit in life.
no, some people just naturally like okay, I give you a prime example. I have anger issues, right? And people don't know. Like I took on my football team is like, yeah, like when you start hearing me saying jokes and and um and stuff like that, and smiling for no reason, laughing for no reason, I tell them it's like because I'm trying to make myself happy, so I won't be pissed the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? And fucking cuss one of y'all out because it don't take much for me. You know what I'm saying? We winning or losing. It don't take no much for me to get pissed the fuck off. That's the reason why I try my hardest when I make videos not to personally attack people I don't like. Because at some point you got to do strides to help out yourself to be a better person. And even whether or not it's CTE or whatnot, you have to make strides to be a better person. Whether or not you're going to go see the psychologist, taking meditation, or meditating, or yoga, whatever, working out, whatever, you have to find something
Something.
that's going to keep you grounded.
Man,
Because
I'm
what's
telling you,
going
because look, this white supremacist world, it does drive people crazy, man. That's why a lot of people my age, they be killing themselves, all types of shit, like on some real shit.
yeah,
Because
and,
they be
and, and
so
depression is
depressed.
real. Depression is where I work with a guy right now that's been fighting depression since he was 13 years old, and he's 27 right now. You know what I'm saying? And I talked to him and asked him questions and shit like that. He said it's rough. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, that's why I tell a lot of people is that when I see an actual person fight depression, and then I see Tyson Fury, I don't see it. I have people in my family that committed suicide. I have friends that committed suicide.
Mm-hmm.
Tyson Fury, I'm talking about people I know.
Me
I
too.
don't know Tyson Fury,
Me
but
too. I know people who really killed themselves, and I seen how that shit affect people's families afterwards. It's tough,
yeah,
real
like
tough.
somebody like Tyson Fury, right? He has nobody to corroborate that he ever did. That's what people always do, and he feeds off of it, right?
Yep.
Bare knuckle fighting. He keeps saying that gypsy this, gypsy that, blah 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 with the fight family. You never, you don't have one person saying they got in the street fight with you. Not one. You don't have one person, right? You don't have one person. You don't have one person to say that you caught them sounding crazy. You caught them needing help. You picked them up to save them. All the times that Tyson Fury was saying he was in the streets, cocaine up and all that stuff, you don't hear nobody talking about him. And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you how I know this. I did something dumb, and if I ever see him, I apologize. Ray J. Ray J. I did something fucked up to him years ago. He probably don't even remember.
The artist?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
go
did
on.
something. I was hiding in motherfuckers, smoking weed, drinking. I was on some dumb shit and I saw him. I just said, "Who punked this nigga?" Right? But anyway, I did something fucked up. Right? I can tell you on multiple occasions of people seeing Ray J fucked up, like drunk, high. Right?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
in downtown San Diego. You don't hear nobody saying nothing about Tyson Fury. None.
Nothing.
Partying at pubs, the little discos, whatever they call it out there, the little bounce houses or whatever, you know, you don't hear nothing. I didn't touch him or nothing like that. I just took a whole bunch of smoke and blew weed smoke in my mouth and blew in his motherfucking face and looked at him and said, like, nigga, what you gonna do? And I walked out.
Man, that's just funny, man. But you know, a lot of people do stuff that we regret when we get older and we get clear minded. But Tyson Fury is somebody that's an habitual line stepper. You know what I'm saying? He's always crossing the line. In properties, you want the link? I'm gonna drop the link, man. But you better not be no weirdo, dude. I swear to God. I don't know, Mr. Michael, if he was on here when I had them creeps on here, dude.
All right, I saw the screenshot.
I said, hell no.
And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Dude would come on and start popping that ass at you. Like, come and
That
get it,
shit's
Daddy.
crazy. I'm like, bro. And you know what scared me the most? It's not the fact that he did that. It's the fact that he waited in the back room for a good 5 minutes. And he was looking like a regular person, like, you know what I'm saying, just waiting to
And it's
get on the
raw.
screen. And then as soon as I put him on the screen, he started doing that wild shit.
Yeah, I saw you. You was like, what the hell? these cats. You had the blood in your hand and everything. You couldn't. You thought you was real hard, huh?
No, my reaction time was late, a
I
little
couldn't
bit late. I was
believe
looking
it.
like, oh shit.
I can't believe it.
Oh, he said the link of Fury and mental health from nearly 10 years ago. Oh, I thought he was trying to join the chat. But anyways, dude,
But
I just
that's the thing.
remember.
That's the thing. What link? Like you don't hear nothing. You okay? Tell me this. I want you to tell me one time that Tyson Fury said he talking to his therapist.
Never. I never. Who
Tell
is
me.
this there? What facility that you went to that helps you?
Tell me how this whole time Tyson Fury been in America, right? This whole time Tyson Fury been in America, seeing a therapist or whatever the case may be, right? You don't hear about him um, uh, talking to anybody.
Nope.
You don't hear his promoter. You
Nope.
don't hear nothing.
None of that.
Like, what is this support system?
Dude, I'm trying to tell you, it's paid media because once them dudes get off the payroll to start spinning them stories about him, he's gonna look like the biggest piece of shit he already is. Because Wilder fans, we already know. But when the general public start knowing even more, man, oh man.
So Tyson Fury wants you to believe that with willpower, he can overcome drug addiction, alcoholism, and depression without no help.
The voice of Deontay Wilder motivated him too.
Nah, it was the prophet. It was the prophet Deontay. I'm joking.
That shit
Deontay
funny.
Wilder, boy. I tell you what. So it was Deontay. I would say it was Deontay Wilder, but at the same time, it's not like he didn't try to fight AJ when he came back.
Right.
It wasn't like that. And like that dude that was on a boxing conversation with Reggie Owens, he said something. He said something that I was thinking, but I just never said. You know, why would you try to fight a guy that you know wasn't at his best, that can possibly knock you out? I'm believing that Tyson Fury is scared.
Of
He's
course he is.
scared because he knows that if this guy, if Deontay Wilder would have never telegraphed. If he wasn't telegraphing all of his shots in that second fight, right, he would have been knocked out. He knew it. He didn't put it on Deontay Wilder in the first round, the second round. Anybody with a lick of fucking knowledge would know that as a boxer in the ring with another fighter, you can tell by their body language, how they move it, if they're off. Like,
Tyson Fury knew Wilder was fucked up, man. He knew it. You can see it in his face. Because look, I'm telling you, man, there's one. I'm gonna post that picture, but there's one specific picture of Kenny Bayless kind of pushing him back, and Wilder legs looks all fucking spaghetti like, and Fury staring and looking at him with so much concern in his face, and Wilder staring at him like looking like a fucking zombie. Like he said, he felt like a zombie, staring at him like a fucking zombie. And Tyson Fury, I can't read minds, but I'm reading body language. It looked like he was very concerned. Like,
look,
what the fuck? Why is this guy still standing? Why is he still here in front of me?
Arthur Stuka, Bermain Stavern won.
Yep.
Wanna do a pause. All the fighters that Deontay Wilder knocked out, even Gerald Washington, all wish they had that Deontay Wilder.
Duh.
Everybody wish they had that Deontay Wilder.
Y'all think even people tell you Joseph Parker a better boxer than Wilder. They'll say some stupid shit like that. But I'm guaranteed Joseph Parker will take everything he has for that power.
Yeah, but Joseph Parker can't go over 1,500 RPM. He get going and get somebody hurt, and he let his foot off the gas pedal. 1,500 RPM ain't a lot. Most cars rev out at what? 5,000, 6,500? He can't go over 1,500. Tell me when Joseph Parker fought somebody that was on his level that he put it on and knocked him out. Didn't take his foot off the gas. He showing up did it with Dillian White. With Dean White's husband.
Didn't Dillian White drop his ass like in the first round or some shit?
Yeah, with a fucking elbow.
Oh.
He didn't hit him with a glove.
What's going on, bro?
What's going on, big dog? How you feel?
Shit, I'm just living life as a dude who got gypped. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was supposed to be I keep on getting notifications on my phone saying, prepare for your flight to Vegas tomorrow. And I'm like, wow. I'm just shaking my fucking head like, dude, what the fuck? And then it's like an insult. I don't know if you've seen the most recent post from Tyson Fury or the most recent comments. He's basically saying like, yeah, like he quarantined for like a day or two. And he wanted to go out and enjoy the sun. That's the reason why he took pictures with fans. Man. He said some shit like that the day before he's supposed to be at a fucking weigh-in. So basically he had COVID for a day or two. And then they pushing the fight back for 3 months. Like, come on, dude. I honestly, all jokes aside, y'all, this motherfucker Tyson Fury is either gonna retire or he's gonna come to the fight juiced the fuck up, and fuck around and purposely get caught. I'm telling you, I don't think he's gonna show up. What y'all think?
Go ahead, homie. You can go first.
Yo.
Well, I'll go and tell you this.
Yeah.
For somebody to only have COVID for 5 days,
not even.
They're not exhibiting severe symptoms. Tyson Fury did not want to get in the ring, not 100% because he was scared. Deontay Wilder got in the ring, risked his belt on the line on multiple occasions with ailments, whether that is the flu or broken bones, ligaments, or third-degree burns. This guy did not want to risk with Deontay Wilder not coming in 100%. And that's a fact. And
he's going to be there 100%.
And that's a fact. He didn't want to risk it. You mean to tell me how bad can you feel if you only got COVID for 5 days? No. The symptoms, like, okay, look, this is what they said with COVID, right? You ain't got to be a doctor to explain this, right? If you don't have a vaccine with COVID, what basically happens is you don't go back and get another test until you're not exhibiting symptoms. The symptoms will usually last 10 to 15 days. And once you're not exhibiting symptoms of COVID-19, then that's, or at the 10 to 15 days, that's when you go and get another test. This guy is saying 5 days, he, right, was COVID-free. That means you wasn't exhibiting symptoms, nigga.
Man, let's go look at this shit in real time. Hold on. Jeopardy. That was the big keyword they was using. Okay, so July 8th is when it was reported that Tyson Fury got it. July 8th, right? That's one day.
Right.
Let's go to the date where I posted the picture of him at the car dealership. Just remember the date, July 8th.
Yeah.
Hold on, give me a second. That shit was sad looking at me just promoting this shit. Hold on. Okay. July 14th is the day he was at the car dealership. You hear that?
Yeah.
So July 8th is when it was reported. And July 14th is when he was out there.
Yeah. Okay. And
so,
he said he waited a day or two.
You know what, to be honest, July 8th was the date that they said it was an outbreak. But they really said that Tyson Fury had it on July 9th.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really July 9th.
Okay, July 9th. Okay. Well, okay, let's get some scenarios, right?
Yep.
Let's just say it was July, it was on the 7th, right? And you say on the 14th, he was out there at the car dealership, right? But he said he waited a day or two, right? So that's 5 or 6 days, right?
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Let's say it was July 8th, right? And he was at the car dealership on the 14th. But he said he stayed at home and self-isolated for a day or two, right? So what is that?
A damn lie. Say he was not there. Hold on 1 second.
That's still 5 days.
That's still fucking, yeah, of course. But look, I'm over here looking at what Dan Raphael said. Hold on. July 9th. July 9th is actually the date.
Okay, it was July 9th to 14th. That's 5 days. He said a day or two before that, he was COVID free. So he was only, so if it was July 9th, right? And he's saying a day, right? 9 plus 5 is 14, right? No, it's not 14. What is that? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, right? Right? 9 plus 4 is what? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 4 days. 4
Yeah.
or 5 days you COVID free. In either scenario that we put it, either 4, 5, or 6 days.
Man, from either the 8th or the 9th, that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 days. She's like,
What did I say in the beginning? He shouldn't be quiet.
should have just shut up, mate. Because he said 2 or 3 days. Shit's just not adding up.
You can't. Okay, so you mean to tell me the whole time? Okay, check this out. The whole time he had COVID, right? Right? You catch COVID, you don't detect it within a couple of days, right? A couple of days go by, you test for COVID, but you're feeling symptoms, right? Right?
Yeah.
But 5 days later, you are COVID free. You didn't have no fucking no wheezing, no
Sneezing.
shortness of breathing. Yeah, he didn't have that shit. He
He
didn't
was
have that
pale.
shit. He
No.
had a fucking mal fucking. He had a mal fucking flu-like symptoms. He could have fucking fought just like Deontay Wilder been doing it, just like the rest of these fighters been doing it. Vander Holyfield, Lenny Lewis, all of these motherfuckers been fighting with the flu. You was COVID free, and then my whole thing is this, right? Everybody was waiting to see what was going to happen. What was your option on waiting for? Well, why didn't you even insinuate if you could fight? Why didn't Tyson Fury say, I'm still sitting up over here and saying about the fight. If the doctor say I can fight, blah blah blah, woo, woo, I'm gonna fight. And if I don't have mountain symptoms and stuff like that, I'm gonna fight. How come Tyson Fury didn't say nothing? Everything Tyson Fury, everything that has to do with COVID, besides him opening his mouth when he should have shut the fuck up, came out of Bob Aaron's mouth.
Think about
it. Didn't come from the source, the guy with the problem, the guy that caused the problem once again. So I'm saying is basically, you don't have 4 or 5 days, 4, 5, 6 days, you COVID free. 1 or 2 days, you talking about of them self quarantining. Come on, dude, get real. Let's keep it real. Like you didn't have it. And at the end of the day, you waiting for Deontay Wilder not to get in the ring. That's what you're doing. Because you're scared. You wait for Deontay Wilder to break something, catch COVID, come in the ring, not feeling well, break something in camp. You wait for Deontay Wilder to fuck up. You waiting for that Hail Mary. Deontay Wilder ain't. You waiting for it. Because if that's the case, if you would have took the advice of your fucking doctors, they gave you the same advice for a motherfucker with the flu. Not avoid having COVID-19, because you didn't have it. You're a liar.
Think about it.
You don't want to. You mean to tell me you didn't want to get in the ring?
Check this out. The fact that on July 24th, you are going to be healthy and at home, it just doesn't sit right with me.
Hello.
You're gonna be
Hello.
healthy at home on the 24th.
Hello. Like I said, you're supposed to be the most vocalist guy all over social media. Interjecting your business, interjecting yourself in other people's business all the time, calling people all kind of big dossers and all this stuff. And you mean to tell me you weren't even adamant about vocally about getting in the ring, whether COVID or not?
See, Art, man, this is why you should have had this damn design finished, man. You should have just went in overtime and finished this shit. This right here would have been perfect for that piece of dog shit. You know what I mean? This would have been the perfect time to have that shit done. Cause these dudes is the fucking worst.
You know why? Because from now to October 9th, he's gonna do something stupid in between. Trust me. That is a long time from now. He gonna something else is gonna come up, bro. With Tyson Fury, you know it comes up. It's like every other week with this guy. Look at how much stuff came out since Tyson Fury won that second fight. Look how much shit, how much knowledge we obtained because of that shit. Now we know so much. Like just like what 3 days ago, for the very first time, we see an interview, and you hear Tyson Fury's cousin saying, "Don't drink none of the waters. It's not ours." And then now we're looking like, yo, I wish I would have seen this video too, because that explains the weird video of him denying that water at the end of the fight. It's crazy, right? Look how look how much stuff is just coming out. Multiple what documentaries about him being involved with the mob. Like what? I didn't know about that before the first fight or the second fight. I knew that after the fight, after the cheating allegations. Crazy, right?
Yeah. I just hope Deontay Wilder gets his get back. I hope he's able to really get his shit together, man. Because this motherfucker is a piece of shit, and he's trying to do something. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to do something. He's trying to figure out a way to beat this man. Because if he is that confident, why you keep switching trainers, bro? If you're that good.
Exactly, exactly. And then here this dude Richard talking about Fury in your head living rent free. Well, shit, he's not living rent free because the motherfucker is gonna pay me my motherfucking money. I know that he's gonna pay that money in blood, most definitely. Or he gonna retire like he did last time. And you guys celebrate that coward shit. That's not how we rode in this fucking country. You don't celebrate motherfuckers being a coward.
So,
Dudes is out here gloating like, yeah, haha. Tyson Fury didn't. He's not. Wilder don't get a fight. It's like, bro, what? Like, man, I just can't wait till he says he either retires or get in the ring because I'm so sick of this character and his following because you motherfuckers are weird. Like, y'all not boxing fans, just weirdos.
that's a fact. Did you get any of your money back from your flight?
No, that shit's gone.
You didn't get a credit or nothing?
No, because I got this shit through a fucking app where they give me cheap fucking plane tickets, and I got it. I spent like a 150, 160 on it, and I was just like, fuck it,
Son of a bitch.
right?
Why you
And it was just like no
went the any
refunds.
fucking way, man? You should just went.
And then nah, because it's gonna piss me off. Because what if I see him? Then he gonna make me give him his. He gonna give me his money. Real shit. I'm gonna make him give me my fucking money back if I seen this motherfucker in Vegas. So it's probably a good thing that I don't go there. Real shit. Imagine, you know what it feels like? It feels like somebody that you know in the streets and they took your money and they at the car dealership looking at the fucking Ferrari options and shit with your money, test driving with your money. Crazy, right?
You still got your ticket though, right?
Yeah, I still got my ticket. I just, you know what it feels? It feels like somebody just holding my money for me until fucking October.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's a piece of shit. I gotta buy my Earl Spence ticket next week and shit.
Well,
Yeah.
This my thing, Art, is to me, even if even if even if I bought the plane ticket and all that stuff, and the fight doesn't happen, right? Because of whatever, right? Where's the fucking common decency? Like to apologize to people that can't make it to the fight on that day that are out on plane ticket money or out on the ticket that they bought and have to resell it probably for less money than what they bought it for. You know what I'm saying? Where's the common decency? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the like as a man, right? Because with Deontay Wilder and his so-called excuses with all these cats, right? If you want to talk about being a man, where's the common decency in that? Deontay Wilder never affected fight fans. Tyson Fury has affected fight fans for the fourth time, and he still hasn't been a man about none of it. He doesn't. He does not care about boxing fans. Only thing he cares about making fucking money. He doesn't care about who comes to his fight. As long as he looking good, he don't give a fuck. Why else would he be doing all these NFTs, writing his weight loss book when he can't even lose weight his damn self?
He gotta get these NFTs off because he got fucking Top Rank in the fucking red.
I think he do owe people money. People insinuated that Conor McGregor owed Daniel Kennedy.
Yeah. Because my dude from the UK, he sent me the message where the whole file of the documentary. So I seen that shit early in the morning. I feel like I was one of the very first Americans to see that video. But I watched it, right? And I started putting two and two together. And I'm like, dude, I remember them saying Conor McGregor owes some big time dude. And I'm like, what? That shit's weird. And then they put a fucking face to the name. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, dude. I just wish I knew all this shit back in 2000, what was it, 2017? Before 2018. Didn't they fight like what? Didn't they fight like January, or it was either just January or December? Tyson Fury versus Wilder won. But I just wish I knew all this information before that fight, because a lot of shit is it's just real telling. Like, really think about it. Like, do you think Wilder fans would have came at this fight like this if we would have known all of this information years back? You think we would have been like all open to? Because I hate to sound like I'm rambling, but I remember somebody bringing up the point. They said, why didn't you guys bring this up in the first fight? It's because we didn't know. So imagine if we did know, we could have looked back at the first floppy gloves. It wouldn't even got that far. But it's just crazy. Like I said, ESPN and Top Rank, they did a great job fooling the world and making it seem like this guy was just some depressed coke addict, instead of being a mob-related coke addict.
He got the complexion for the protection, man.
The protection.
You know what I mean? And I'm just disappointed in Andre Ward, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah. See, Ward, it's like Ward, you know what I'm saying? I keep on calling him out on Twitter. Not like call him out to go fight or no, because he probably kick my ass, most definitely. But I'm saying, like, just a black man to a white man, black man, you know, a mixed man. I just want to know, like, how are you feeling about Tyson Fury postponing the fight? I just want to know. My partner's talking about he blocking everybody. He ain't blocked me yet, but I just want to know, man. How do you feel?
Yeah, he talking about he never asked nobody to respect him or some shit like that. Some bullshit.
Well, let's see, and that's the thing. Yeah, he is right on that. He is right. He never asked nobody to ride behind him. He never asked black folks to ride behind him. Yeah, he is right about that. But this is my whole thing. Why did it come up? Why did it come up? You know why it came up? It came from motherfuckers on social media, so you finally heard. Don't look like you don't hear what motherfuckers are saying. Don't like you don't get tired of hearing people what they saying and stuff like that. That's the reason why it came up. People on social media was in your fucking ass for so long, you had no choice but to finally fucking see that shit over and over and over and over again for the same damn people. And for you to come out there on national TV to say it shows me that you was hurt. Shows me that you was hurt. Ain't he a Muslim?
Who?
Andre Ward. What is he?
A Christian?
I don't think so. But anyways, thinking of Muslim. But at the end of the day, check this out, right? With Andre Ward, he know what the deal is. He can't. He can say whatever the hell he wants to, blah 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 with the revolt. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, his boxing career and his greatness and black folks and everything like that right behind him, right? Um, not showing him the love that they were showing other people like Floyd Mayweather and shit like that. Just shows him it wasn't black folks. The reason why black folks wasn't right behind you because the media did the same thing to you that they doing to Deontay Wilder, holding your greatness back.
And he knows this. That's what kind of scares me a little bit because it's like, bro, you too articulate to not know what the fuck is going on. Like we literally heard you speak on these topics, these very topics that we're talking about right now. We heard you speak on it. So for you to just like, are you in the sunken place for real? For real? Are you in the sunken place for real? For real? Because it's like, no way. Somebody gotta go flash that nigga. What these Uncle Airboy say? You know, you got the flashlight. You got to flash somebody now. You got to flash this motherfucking war because, god damn, nigga, what the fuck? Like, it just pisses me off because I literally sat here and watched you on a panel, a multiracial panel with black, white, Latino, talking about, you're all in agreement that Wilder's headphones is such a major problem to this fight. And y'all just gonna sit here and act like this Tyson Fury being irresponsible, pushing the fight back to October is not important. Like you guys are not saying anything. Like it's crickets. But you know, they see it because I make sure I tag Top Rank, ESPN, and their PR account. Top Rank has a PR account on Twitter. And I always tag them just in case one of these posts go viral. Because you know why? Because if everybody clicks it, like it, they're going to get a notification every time. And most definitely they see it. So let me ask you guys. Even though we have like 11 people in the chat right now, do you think that these people will have somebody watching us just off the strength in one of these burner accounts? Or do you think that's that's not the case?
They always they always in these chats, man.
I'm telling you.
That's how they able to quote these people. How you think they able to quote people, man? They quoting the fighters when they come in here, man. When the fighters come in here and say something, how they able to quote it? Ain't nobody going to them saying, "Hey,
Think
this
about
is
it. Think about it. What's the account that we know that went on 78 Sports Live with Wilder? What's the account? Which one of these guys was the very first person to be in the live stream and just hear everything going on? What account are they using? We don't know. These people are using these bots accounts to basically gather information and run back to the source, run back to the office and tell them, hey man, this is what these guys are talking about. They're talking about this, they're talking about that. Because know how I know for a fact? It's because know how I know these guys be watching for a fact? It's because I remember when I won that debate, when the arbitration news came out and it ruled in Wilder's favor. I remember one of these top media dudes. I forgot his name, but somebody probably knows in the chat. I remember them saying, "Man, if this guy Artman is not at this Wilder versus Fury 3 fight, nothing in this world is sacred." I said, "Damn, the media members know me, little old me. That's wild." It's just like you got to think about it. They have to pay attention to what the people are saying because the people are like, the people who are the consumers. We're spending money daily on boxing. So you have to know what we're talking about. It's just uh, sometimes I go off, man, and like I can go all day about how these guys are secretly in the know. They know what the fuck is going on. There's certain things that the public know, and there's certain things that people behind the scenes know. There's a reason why nobody affiliated with ESPN and their main line are speaking out of play when it comes to Wilder versus Fury 3 in this COVID. They're not saying anything. There's a reason why uh, all these media members associated with Top Rank can all of a sudden, all at the same time, post the same article. I'm telling you, Mike Coppinger, Dan Raphael, Lance Punkmeyer, they live within 30 minutes of each other. They all posted on Twitter the same news. And I said, wait, hold on. And there was no other news team trying to counter it or anything. It's like everything it was uniformed. Said everything that I said could be verified. Hold on. Said, hold on. Let me go read these chats, yo. I'm just going off.
Hey, I got to get back to work because I'm going live in like an hour. So,
Okay, shit. I'm gonna be here. I'm probably gonna hit the gym.
uh,
Gotta blow some steam, man.
All right, homie.
all right,
Yeah.
big catch you, man. Yeah, man. Y'all hit up the boxing section, TBS, man. Subscribe to the channel. Hey, yeah, man. Start on that, man. So I can
Hey, I'm,
get.
I'm gonna keep I'm gonna keep you posted. Trust me, I got you in my schedule.
Yeah,
I'll
man.
keep you posted.
Because I just need to post that on my page, man. Because he a real piece of shit. So, all
You
right,
got
man.
people shouting you out, boxing section.
Man, system, the homies, man. Appreciate y'all, man, for always supporting your boy.
Said deflection is the greatest tool ever used by bigots. Yep. Yep. Shit's just wild. Like, um, I'm about to end this live as well because I'm about to go to the gym.
Oh,
Like
you
I
know, good.
like I said the other day, dude. I said, man, July is a little stretch to October. We know Tyson Fury is a man of fuck ups. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna do something in between that we're gonna be reporting on again. Because it's like, what the fuck? And he just did it today, saying some bullshit. Like, why do you bro, is anybody at Top Rank telling this guy to shut the hell up?
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
Like,
He
I would
said
tell my bro, if I was Top Rank's PR person, I will personally send a message, email to Michael Benson, and I will.
everybody out here, everybody, because he's living up to it, he's living up to what people perceive him as. Somebody that can say, do whatever they want. That's what he's living up to. Like, and he think that no matter what he say, he's always been able to slither his way out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like when Deontay Wilder asked this dude, "How long did you have COVID?" What did the doctor say? When anybody ask him that shit, like somebody that's like not kissing his ass, it's not gonna sound good.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When the media's times, when their time is up to stop, talking good about him, it's gonna look real ugly, man. Woo! It's gonna look real ugly. But I gotta get up out of here, man. Y'all make sure to hit the like button on y'all way out. Tell y'all folks about me, Art Man Boxing. You know, I always talk that real shit in boxing, man. Like, and I do a hell of a job painting it as well. So shop on artmanapparel.com so you can get your Cheap King shirts. Fuck Tyson Fury. Cheap King shirts, Cheap King 2.0 is coming out. We're gonna have a ball until October. I'm telling y'all. We're gonna celebrate, and hopefully Tyson Fury give his fans those tickets back so they can come out here in America and keep that same energy they had for the folks out there after they lost that soccer game, because we got something for that over here. But yeah, shout out to y'all, man.
All right, homie.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.